DevOps isn't a tool. DevOps is a culture. And the reason a lot of companies go wrong with DevOps, or they have an implementation failure, maybe they scrap their whole DevOps department entirely and think, okay, this didn't work for us, is taking the wrong approach to begin with. And if you want to take the right approach, you have to understand what DevOps is. It's a business process. It's cultural. It's not a tool. It's not a screwdriver in the toolbox. So where did DevOps even come from? If you just look at the evolution of businesses, you had the scientific method created in the 1600s, hundreds of years ago. Then we had efficiency experts like Taylor come along. You had people that applied the scientific method to businesses and processes and business models. And that started to introduce efficiencies. Henry Ford comes along and says, if we create a assembly line, we can assemble a car in 93 minutes, not 24 hours. So this is pretty game changing. What if we can apply that to businesses? You have software development that is using waterfall. Everything's top down. As a counterpoint to that, Agile comes along and says, no, let's make our process about responding to change, because we cannot define a process based on market factors and assume they're always going to be rigid, because they aren't, and customers constantly change their mind, and software needs to be fast. So Agile gets adopted. We've got this perfect evolution of businesses becoming faster, becoming more efficient, becoming more lean. All of the pieces are in place, and then suddenly here comes the cloud and web scale problems. DevOps was just the natural evolutionary answer to that. It's almost an organic thing for business to just grow into. So what does all that mean? All that history bringing us to right where we are. Hopefully you saw the theme. All of those changes to business throughout history were process and culture changes. It was never, this guy made a screwdriver and everything got better. It was, someone made a screwdriver and how we used it at the company made the whole organization better. So DevOps is not a tool. It's a cultural shift at your company. It's how this department serves software, it serves engineering, it serves the business's needs. It's influenced by continuous integration and continuous deployment being main purposes for DevOps to exist. But site reliability engineering, even security operations is all kind of coming into DevOps as this one giant thing. And your implementation of DevOps will probably fail if you approach it as a tool we want to bring in and make the developers adopt. It will succeed if you approach it as a change to the company's culture and how our work flows from A to B so that we can achieve more value in all of our operations.